Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Today is February 2nd, 2026. It is Monday, start of a new week here, and for today's bonus video, I'll be playing Puzzmallow's Crossflip. So I haven't played on Puzzmallow in quite a while, and when I came back to it, I was really pleased to find out that there is a new game, Crossflip, a new word game. I especially love the word games. I mean, I do also enjoy the logic games, but I'm much better at word games. Logic games take me quite a while. I'm not the best at that. So you have an option here, of course, to show the timer if you want or not. But essentially, it's sort of like a crossword situation, but the crossword's already filled in. There's a theme here. Today's theme is Dave's, so I'm going to assume that it's people with the first name Dave, famous Daves, and then last names must be the answers. Each tile has two letters, so it's like this one would be B, behind we don't know what letter it is, but essentially what you're going to do is that it's going to be how many flips do you need to reveal the answer. So some of the letters will already be correctly flipped, so you don't actually need to flip those. But again, you're not going to know, but you can try to suss it out if you have kind of an idea based on the length of the name, which Dave you think is being referred to. So that's how you play it. But yeah, basically, just today's theme says it's double-sided. Each row column can make two words. One is related to the theme, and the other is an unrelated decoy word. Okay, so yeah, so you could spell an unrelated decoy word, so you gotta be careful with that. It is very similar to, in a sense, of the mechanics to another one, which was hold on, quick flip. Yeah, so it's sort of like a sister puzzle to quick flip there because of the way that the double tiles work. So which I like this concept. I just played it for the first time yesterday. Really enjoyed it. I didn't time myself. I don't think I'll time myself today too. I want to do it relaxed, not show the timer. But you can of course turn it on if you want. So my current flips are comes to 0. I haven't started yet. Par is 36. So I'm gonna try to do better than that. Do better than the par. Okay. I'm thinking this one might be Dave Duchovny. Is that his name? The X-Files guy? That seems to be right. So I'll try that. Okay, looks good. Okay, that's right. So green. Got it right. Okay, so this one is Dave. Maybe Attenborough? David Attenborough? But Dave for sure, right? Okay, sure. Yes. Yes, good thing I know how to spell that. David Letterman, maybe? No, but that is not gonna fit. Letterman, Letterman. It could be David Letterman, right? Maybe. I guess I could try. Let's wait, hold on. Letter. No, it's not. Okay, so it's not what I thought. Okay, leave that for now. I'm not sure. This could be some of them. Dave. Ooh, Dave. I'm trying to think of other famous Daves when I can think of some names I don't really know, to be honest. Obviously, these can't be both C's. I think this is a vowel, so could be S here. Earlier, what was this letter? Did I change it or no? I haven't turned it yet. S. Alright. It could be. It could be something else. Oh, Dave Schwimmer from Friends. Right, that's the one. Okay. So that M that I turned was actually the right one. So okay, that was good. It's Dave Grohl. No, Dave Grohl here. Dave Brenner maybe. Dave Beecham. Beckham. David Beckham. Oh Lord, yeah, I forgot David Beckham. Right. Okay, David H. Oh, David H. Seems very familiar, but I Mr. Russos. David Hasselhoff. I got it now. Hasselhoff. Okay. Okay. Then this one. Ooh. X. David. X. No, probably not. David. David who? I don't know this. No idea who this is. Dave Chappelle. I was like, who is that? So, yeah, okay, and then this last one. Probably not an O here, I suppose. Yeah, it can't be. So this must be another flip. Dave Cameron. Who's David Cameron? Is that like the guy in the UK, the former prime minister? Suppose so. I might as well check it out. Okay, hold on. Let me go quickly to Google. I'm just gonna look at who some of these people. David Beckham, of course, I know the footballer. David Cameron, I think, was the former UK prime minister. let's see here. Looks like it. British politician stood as Prime Minister of the UK from 2010 to 2016. Okay, so I was right about that. Dave Chappelle, the comedian. David Attenborough, the very famous voice of documentaries. David Schwimmer, who played Ross on Friends. David Hasselhoff of Baywatch fame, and then David Duchovny of X Files fame. So a lot of the actors are more of like shows that were like popular in the 80s and 90s. David Beckham, of course, famous football or soccer player. Call it David Cameron being a politician. In the UK, Dave Chappelle, US personality, comedy personality, I guess you could say that. So I think people of a younger generation might struggle with the names initially. But yeah, it's a good one, good puzzle. I didn't do as well as yesterday, but I did get beyond par, so that's good. 29. Well, I did take quite some time. I don't know how much time I took. 7 minutes, okay. But to be fair, I did leave the page open for a while before I came to it. But yeah, I think I did take me long. Maybe like 6 minutes in total. I think if we don't exclude that, or does it start when I flip the first tile? I'm not sure. That one I don't know, but it's a fun game. I really like it. Yeah. Let me know how you did. Okay, so let me look at the comments from yesterday's video. I did my first bonus video. Comeback. I did my puzzle mini crossword. And Clara, nice to see you, Clara. Clara says bonus videos are back. It's good to be back. And yes, it's good to see you back as well. So you solved in 114. Great time. You played so much Mario Kart DS of dry bones in a tank that the tank took first. Oh wait, so did the characters ride in a tank? Is that what is dry bones? Does he really look like bones? What character is that? Dry bones. Comic strip. Okay, list of fictional characters. Okay. Which one is dry bones? Hold on. We're almost there. Skeleton version of a Koopa Troopa. Unlike regular Koopa Troopas, dry bones will not retract into their shell when stepped on, so they will collapse and reform after a few seconds. Koopa Troopa. What's that? A foot soldier of Bowser. Oh, Koopa Troopas look so cute. They would make great plushies. I'd love that. Okay, so dry bones are the skeleton types. Where? I do not see. I do see a Koopa Paratroopa, but not the dry bones, unfortunately. Let's see if we can go back to Google. I don't see dry bones. Mario Kart. Yes. Well, that looks like images. Ah, okay. No, I don't like dry bones. No. Give me the cute turtle back. I want the Koopa Troopa back. But okay, so yeah, it looks like he does ride a lot in the tank. That little guy. Oh, that's so cute. So you thought tank. I just figured because it's a game Mario Kart, so I was like, okay, I'll put it cart. So in a way, my lack of knowledge actually helped me in that sense. So I don't blame you for doing that. But it's funny. You said you had to double check when I said attitude. Understandable misread. Exactly. I just read some of these things too quickly, not carefully enough, and this happens regardless of whether I play on video or not. So that was just me, my own fault. There we go. It's nothing there. But I love the clue because I do feel like the clue is smart in the way that it's written to sort of trip people like me up, because like definitely some people will not be fooled. They'll be reading it properly, like, oh, I see what you almost got me there, but you didn't. But people like me would definitely get tripped up, and I don't think I'm the only one. But that's the beauty of crossword writing, is that sometimes you write what people think, and like, how do you say, you write it in a way that people think it's gonna end like that. Like they don't really read the whole thing all the way through, and you're like, okay, I think I know what it is, and just fill it in. And that's the ego coming there, and like the over assumption, that kind of thing. So that was a lesson for me, which I know I'm not gonna learn because I'm gonna do it again at some point. But that's fine. It was still a really well written clue, and I'm happy to make a mistake. Hopefully, I do better next time. But yeah, let me know how you did for today's bonus video, Crossflip. I'll leave a link in the description box for you to try Crossflip yourself. It's only the 21st puzzle, so we're very early days here, but super fun. Yesterday's category was I think it's like military ranks or something like that. But yeah, that one was better because I knew most of them, so I could kind of guess it. This one was a little bit harder because some of the names I couldn't really think of it, and I had to like test a few letters to really sort of try to spell it out and see what. Then that helped me out. But thankfully, I did still know all the names here. It's just that it took me a little longer to get some of them than others. But I think it would have been harder if it was a David that I didn't know. That would have been much harder than for me, because I wouldn't have known what name to try or which letter to try turning. That would have been a bit trickier. But yeah, let me know how you did for today's Crossflip. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully